And it's actually Denham Springs' first home game of the season in their brand new, beautiful Yellow Jacket Stadium, and they've actually had quite the season. In fact, their best start since 1995.
They played a complete game, offensively, defensively, special teams. Yes, special teams. Defensively, they didn't allow a single point.
Now the gold carpet is rolled out for the Mikey Awards tonight. The Mikey Awards highlights all LSU student athletes for their accomplishments both in competition and in the classroom. LSU softball took on the #1 team in the country, and while they couldn't avoid the shutout, the defense remained composed, only allowing 3 runs on 2 hits. LSU needed a win at home tonight in the PMAC, and it was the 2 new hammers, as head coach Jay Clark likes to call them, that got it done, and the Tigers left to meet with a new season-high score.
Now, I haven't danced since I was 10 years old, so if I can learn this combo.
Bounce, 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 up, down throw.
You can learn this combo too from Crazy in Love from the Tiger Girls UDA Nationals dance.
LSU needed a win at home tonight in the PMAC, and it was the 2 new hammers, as head coach Jay Clark likes to call them, that got it done, and the Tigers left to meet with a new season-high score. Aaliyah Finnegan started the meet strong with a 9-9 on vault and closed it out in a powerful way with her first collegiate perfect 10 in her floor routine. With the loss of Kaya Johnson, head coach Jay Clark feels confident that he can rely on Finnegan to keep the scores high and put the team in the position to win.
She's growing into this role, and I think we're seeing evidence of that. You know, when you go out there and do all 4 events at the level she did them tonight, it was the best vault she's done. It was one of the best beam sets she's done, minus the little break, and of course the floor routine was phenomenal.
The mindset of the team is to perform every routine like they do in practice. They try not to let the pressure of competition get the best of them. And when the perfect 10 was announced, Finnegan felt like the hard work paid off.
We like to try to be as normal as possible. Like Haley said, we do what we do every day inside of the gym, and I think that was probably the most normal that it's been so far. So I was really just pleasantly, not surprised, but really just thankful with how I did.
The competition was not over after the perfect 10 on floor. All-arounder Haley Bryant needed to end the meet with a floor routine of her own. She anchored the Tigers strong with a score of 9.95, and Coach Clark is proud that he can rely on both gymnasts to finish strong.
When we get those big moments, when they happen like that, or we get a low moment, nothing can change, and Haley did an amazing job of closing out the meet that way. So the combination of these two, I used to call, before this one was here, I used to call Kaya and Haley the 2 hammers. Maybe we got a new hammer. I don't know, but it's nice to have them both back-to-back in those spots.
LSU now sits at 2-4 on the season, and they're getting ready for a hostile environment next week at Auburn. Reporting for Tiger TV Sports, I'm Brie Andras.
And it was a thrilling game from start to finish, but it came down to the last 2 minutes of regulation and into overtime, where the Tigers and the Tide traded end zones back and forth. And it was one gutsy play call that won the game for the Tigers.
LSU got the go-ahead touchdown with 1:47 left in the 4th quarter, and just a minute later, Alabama tied the score and sent the game into overtime. But it only took one play for Jaden Daniels to find the end zone himself, and once the 2-point conversion play was called, he knew LSU was walking away with a win.
I was happy, put the ball in my hand. Either it's going to go good or it's going to go bad. We didn't want any, I wish we would have called this, I wish we would have called that. We're going to go out there in the game. I knew as soon as I rolled out some Mason Hope, I was like, oh, it's game over.
Ryan Kelly knew that getting a win was not going to be easy, and all components of this LSU team played a major role in containing Alabama. The defense put Bryce Young under pressure all game with 10 quarterback hurries, an interception, and forced 4 3-and-out drives. Daniels threw for 182 yards and rushed for 95. The Tigers racked up a total of 185 rushing yards to get past a skilled Crimson Tide defense.
He ran when he needed to. He threw it and made big plays. But, look, this is a team game. We did some great things defensively. Our special teams was good. Look, to beat a top 10 team again at home and beat Alabama, you have to have a complete football game.
LSU came into this matchup as the underdog, and after starting the season with a loss, they continue to prove their dominance. Running back Josh Williams said that this team never lost their fight to win.
We never lost our goals, and we never doubted ourselves, and we always stayed consistent and knowing that we could do our thing on the field.